Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol NKLA. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Not sure what I mean by 30-minute. I do offer an explanation video at that link. Did this analysis last week, so that is where the red and green line annotations are coming from. But after today's price movement, definitely some updates here need to be made. First thing I'm going to do is a little house cleaning, just get rid of that line up there. Sure, that level still pertains to the chart, just not relevant right now from a presentation standpoint. I don't want to risk causing clutter and confusion because there's lines everywhere I look. So let's try to keep this analysis as clean as possible. The first important update that does need to be made, though, comes about based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. So moving forward now, if there is any sort of attempted bounces back to the upside, that first key hurdle that'll need to be cleared right there at the $45 mark. And again, that's just coming from the foundational rule that levels of support tend to act as resistance. So keep a close eye on that, like I said, if there is any sort of attempted movement to the upside. Now, what about areas of support, meaning where some of these next potential bounce points at, areas that I think a lot of people will be watching? And the level here that's now very well established sits right around the 41.85 mark. And if you go through the history of the chart, sure, it's not exact, but you can see right here, generally speaking, found some support right there, found some support. Sure, it dropped down below there quite a bit there. But even from that angle, you could still argue, but then the price snapped back up above it relatively quickly. But then you fast forward to today, this morning, once again, bounced right off that area. So point here being, a lot of people have taken notice of 41.85, myself included, and there's going to be a lot of people watching it. And when lots of people are watching the same level and wondering the same thing, call it a self-fulfilling prophecy, call it whatever you want. It can certainly produce some very dynamic movements. And that's what we have right there with the 41.85 mark. So definitely keep a close eye on that moving forward. In the event that level cannot quite hold up, next key level of support after that would be down there at the $40.50 mark. So keep your eye on these technical levels going forward. But yeah, if the price can bounce and get a break of 45, you know there's going to be a lot of breakout players watching that. And then on the flip side, if the price falls below that 41.85, that could definitely create some bearishness out there. But let's see how things continue to play out. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.